Well, paying the electric bill, not the only budget item to consider when owning a home. That mortgage is usually the biggest one, but there may be a little relief on the way. 30-year mortgage rates have dipped below 6% for the first time in more than 3 years. And for more on what all of this means for the Indiana housing market, pleased to be joined by Indiana Association of Realtors CEO Mark Fisher. Mark, always great to see you.
Great to be here.
Spring upon us here, home buying season really starting to kick in. What has this drop in mortgage rates, slow as it's been, meant for the market?
Yeah, sure. So after 2 years of declining sales, we finished 2025 very strong, even and even a little bit above the previous years. So we've seen some of that thawing as the rates have come down. We've seen more inventory added to the market, both new and existing homes. And so buyers have more choices as they head into the spring buying season.
Yeah. So inventory has been a big issue for a number of years, very tight. What you're saying is it's beginning to ease up a little bit.
Ease up, but that doesn't mean we're out of the woods yet. We still have some very long-term inventory challenges, but right now we have more inventory on the market than we have since 2019. So buyers have more choices. We've seen some of that free up as the sellers that may have been sitting on some lower interest rate mortgages, kind of getting that pent-up demand and moving into the market. So we should see both buyers and sellers returning to the market this year.
When it comes to inventory of affordable housing, huge issue all over the state of Indiana. I know the legislature addressed that this session. Communities like Terre Haute trying to be aggressive in getting more of that affordable housing on the market. What do you see in that affordable housing?
Yeah, so we really have an acute shortage of the sub $250,000 mark. That's the starter home, the workforce housing. And so you've seen the legislature really take some big strides towards addressing affordability through the READY program, through Infrastructure Assistance Fund, and through House Bill 1001, really trying to loosen up some of those local regulations to induce more housing, bring more housing to the market. You see communities like Terre Haute or South Bend being very aggressive in infill housing, which should add to the housing stock, reinvent those communities, and really create thriving communities that we all want to live in.
As you look at cities, communities around the state, kind of some of the hot communities when it comes to housing, what are you seeing?
Certainly the northern Indianapolis suburbs, Boone County, Hamilton County, a lot of building going on, a lot of booming housing market. From a price perspective, Evansville and northern Indiana, so South Bend, the northwestern Indiana from a housing perspective, but really hot markets, Fort Wayne and Jeffersonville and New Albany area.
Yeah, and price, I don't know if you mentioned that, but price growth, Evansville, pretty hot, right?
Yeah, both of them are moving pretty far up. You know, it's more stable than maybe those double-digit increases we saw during the pandemic, more towards the 3 to 5% normal range of growth. So hopefully that'll bring buyers off the sidelines and into the market.
Look in the crystal ball, 2026, as you look forward, this is going to be a good year?
It'll be a good year. It's always a good year to buy a house.
All right. Mark Fisher, Indiana Association of Realtors, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.